Hello everybody, welcome back to the Balatro Road to 100%. Today we want to do a challenge. Well, I want to do a challenge, so I'm going to. Rich Get Richer, number 3, rules. Chips cannot exceed the current money. We start with seed money and money tree. We start with $100 and a standard deck. Chips cannot exceed the current money. Okay. So we start with $100. And so I'm going to need to play some hands just to make sure I'm definitely understanding what is going on. Yep, 30 chips, absolutely fine. 93 chips, absolutely fine. And we get $25 out of that, which is huge. Let's take Fibonacci. And then just keep racking up that interest. So, ace 2, 3, 5, 8. Show me an ace or a 6. I mean, I'll play 2 aces. Then let the interest roll in. Plus 100 chips will be fine. Do we want to go -1 ante, -1 hand right now to give us more chances to get interest? Sure. So that puts us on the big blind of ante-0, and then we do ante-1 all over again. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. 5 or 10? Or just trip 8s will be enough. It just will. I will take larger hand size. And I will take Odd Todd. I will take a rare joker. Should we make it a foil rare joker? And then 600 chips. This will definitely cover it. So we did hit the cap there of chips against our money. 2x malt if played hand contains a pair holographic. Sold. Jumbo Spectral Pack. I don't want to give up all my money for a rare. I think I'm just going to discount everything because we will still want to buy stuff and we'll save more than $10 in the long term. And we'll keep moving. So we have a hand size of 9 now, and we want to play stuff that contains a pair. But we also want to play stuff with ace 2, 3, 5, 8. But it's only 800 points, so like there is nothing worth getting hung up on right now because we are going to make 800 points. We simply are. What do I want? I don't even know. I'll take an uncommon joker. Base, chips, and malt are halved. That's fine. Show me more 8s and 3s. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2 will be fine. Don't get the duo, but for 1600 points, we don't need it. Our uncommon joker is Bloodstone. Sold. Showman. Jokers, Tarot, Planet, and Spectral cards can appear multiple times. Nah, not right now. We'll take more vouchers. We'll pop these. Convert all cards into a single random rank -1 hand size. We already have Paintbrush to make our hand bigger. That's why we're looking at 9 cards right now. So do we do this and hope that it's ace 2, 3, 4, ace 2, 3, 5, 8? I think so. 6s. It's not what we wanted. So, ditch that for this. So we should have just a sea of 6s available to us now. Apparently we have a lot of 6 of diamonds. We have 12 6s. It just so happens that a lot of our other diamonds must have become diamonds because we still have 13 of each suit. It just looks really silly that so many of them are 6s when it looks like a regular distribution, but it's not. In that case, I would like to find things that could do more 6s or similar. There's a 6. Threes are on Fibonacci, so we can always make a full house 6s full of 3s in a second. Don't know if Bloodstone is going to be worth it in the long term if we don't increase our number of hearts available. No sun card here, so a jack can become... What do we have more of? 6 of diamonds or 6 of hearts? We have more in diamonds. Oh, spades, not hearts. 4 and 4. Right, we'll do this in case we get Smeared Joker. Bloodstone will trigger on all red cards. That's one more 6 to have. I'm just going to skip that one. First hand is drawn face down. Right, I'm going to discard alternate cards in case there are the chances of some of these being 6s. Easy peasy. There's a sun card. You'll love to see it. None of this is 6s. I will take the ability to reroll the boss blind in case we come up against the guy that debuffs hearts or similar. There is Smear Joker. We asked for it and we got it. I think Ice Cream is going to go. Ice Cream or Fibonacci? Fibonacci is going to go. Smear Joker is in. So we have the same number of red cards as black cards, less the one additional spade we've gained. But, do we want... Yeah, let's ditch Ice Cream. We'll take this guy, and we just want to play red flushes now. I will take more negative stuff. And then, if we can make a pair... Or just make more red 6s. We can now play Flush 5 with 5 chances to hit Bloodstone. All of them will hit Even Steven, and we'll get 80 chips from the flush, and then the duo will proc on the end. Yep, that's nice. Big fan of that. Negative Vampire. Vampire is going to eat effects that we have none of, so I will take it. Stick it there. We want 6s. Any Eris? No, but Planet X is fine. Extra large blind. Show me 6. Great stuff. Playing cards can appear in the shop. We will do that. I will look for more hearts or similar. We can make Planet X, or we could take a red 9, a black 9, and make it into a red 6. And I will take a black 6. A polychrome devious joker. I mean, DNA has something to be said for it as well, but for exactly what we have going on, I just don't think it's right. How does Flush 5 compare to 5 of a kind? Flush 5 is currently slightly better. But at the same time, we can just play this and it'll probably be fine. 11,000 points, it will be fine. Boom. Okay, strength, how many 5s do we have in the deck? 2. I will hold out to see if we can improve those. Eris for Flush 5. Planet X for 5 of a kind. High Priestess. And a 5 to turn into a 6 with that strength card. All of this just has to go. We want to find another 5. If we could. We cannot, but I'm not going to hold out forever. We'll just use those. And then here is Flush 5 again. Love to see the Bloodstone procs. It's doing a lot of work for us. I wonder if you can get the unlock for having $400 while in this challenge. A 5 becomes a 6 and a 4 becomes a 5. How many 6s do we now have? 19. 19 6s. 5. High Priestess. Crack both of those open. Lose $1 per card played. Oh no. What a tragedy. I can hardly afford that $5. So how well we do really does coincide with how many Bloodstone procs we get. What have we played most of now? Flush 5. 4 times. So we'll see if we can improve that more later. Here is $14 more. I'm going to skip those. That can go into Vampire. Another polychrome card. But for a straight, that is just not something that we need. So we look for 6s. I'm going to stick Lucky on there. And then play this. The Lucky will get eaten by the Vampire. So we want to do that as many times as possible for whatever comes our way. I'm going to take a king and make it into a 6. We'll crack this guy open as well. Flush 5, because that is our most played hand right now. Ah, Dusk would be incredible with Bloodstone. Do we do it? With how many 6 of Hearts we have, we almost don't need Smeared Joker, but... we have a ditch Even Steven. This is 22x. This is 20x. Or 40x if you also have Dusk. I think I'm going to ditch that, take this, and then we must work down to our last hand, which should be fine, really. So we play high card twice. And then on our last hand, we play flush 5 with 10 chances to proc Bloodstone between the 5 here and the 5 on Dusk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 6 Bloodstone procs will definitely do it. No 5s. Only 1 6 is remarkable. So let's take a 10, make it into a 6. We now have 21 6s. All club cards are debuffed, which is fine. Those are black 6s that I don't really care about. Now, I did play high card a couple times, I think. So we don't want flush 5 to fall behind high card. These pairs, though, are helping out in that regard. So again, Dusk, Bloodstone, flush 5. Great time is had by all. Right, I want to get to $400. How many pairs have we played? 4. We can play one more pair. Let's play high card to get this into the vampire. We played 5 pairs now, 6 flush 5s. If I could, I would like to keep this blue seal 6 in hand. I can't, we must play it, that's fine. Wow, minimal Bloodstone procs there. Dangerously low. Space Joker is not your time. I will increase my base value on flush 5 here in the shop. And I'll spend $3 trying to upgrade some stuff for the sake of the vampire, although... yeah, we actually don't have any options to do so, in which case we could do this or this. Let's do that. Both of those are terrible. Right, so we have 3 high cards against 7 flush 5s. We could play 3 of a kind here, just to keep our hands balanced out a bit. Then there's high card. And there is flush 5, come on Bloodstone. good. Smashed that. Sell this, don't need it. Celestial pack, upgrade. Eris. Decrease the level of the played poker hand. No bother, really. We've played 5 pairs. We can play another pair. Pair gets downgraded. Fine. How bad would it be, though, if I don't find another 6 on this draw? We did, but how bad would it have been if we didn't? Thank you for the Bloodstone procs. Need those. Alright, up to ante-8. We could go back in ante and lose 1 discard. We've not discovered this yet, so that's one reason to do it now. It would give us another chance to gain some more money and look at some more stuff. Alright. Go big or go home, right? Lucky for Vampire. For Vampire. Like, if we can get Vampire to ×2, that would be huge for us. Then let's go a 3 into an enhanced 6 of diamonds. And a Hierophant is even more stuff we can stick in it. And I'll take a negative card in a second. Okay, we have 2 discards and 3 hands, which is not a lot. I can play this full house, though. Very happy to do so. We can even put those Hierophants on here because getting them into the Vampire as soon as possible is totally fine. Right, that is all the 6s we need. We play this pair of 6s. And then we play this 5 of a kind. Flush 5. Lucky gets eaten by the Vampire. Bloodstone procs, please. Well, Vampire at ×2 is doing a good chunk of work. I will take the negative raised fist. I will take both of these because they will both have Eris in, which means we can level up our base multiplier, which then means all the multiplying of the multipliers does more for us. The wheel, 1 in 7 cards drawn face down. How are we doing on pairs? 7 against flush 5, 10. Alright, there is our flush 5. With an enhanced card to go into the Vampire. Come on, Bloodstone. Come on, Bloodstone. Right, we are back to ante-8 again. We should cross the $400 mark next round. We can put some glass into a 6 for the Vampire. I would like to find that glass 6 if I could. There it is. I can play high card. Gets us to flush 5, last hand for Dusk, glass going into Vampire for 2.4. Great stuff. Planet X, very welcome. $400. I guess unlocks on challenges don't work like that. That's fine. No need to stay higher than $400 then. No. Absolutely not. Eris at level 8. So, hold on. Our base flush 5 here is 440 chips. We can only take 400 of those because our chips is capped out by our money. So we're not going to skip this. We're just going to do the blind, get more money to go up against the bell at the end. 2 pair. A very welcome hand to play. High card. And then make sure we include the stuff for the vampire. This is going to give us 12 malt, which by the time everything else impacts it might actually be worth something. Although Dusk is doing the heavy lifting here. We will do the Celestial Pack for the base malt here. And I don't think we need anything else. Going into the final, Cerulean Bell forces 1 card to always be selected. We have so many 6s, I think this will be fine. Alright, there's a pair. We just need to... Oh god, if we draw cards that aren't red 6s, we could be in real trouble here going into our last hand on Dusk. But the odds are with us, which is good. We're going to play this and just hope for a couple of Bloodstone procs and everything will be fine. Everything was fine. You dealt with that pretty well. We did, didn't we? Right, we are going to go into the next shop just because we have $440, which we can use to discover a whole bunch of stuff right now. So we're just going to burn through basically most of our money to see what we can find and discover. That Joker has not been doing anything for us since we capped up to like $400. I now realize. These rerolls. I swear we've discovered this like twice now. Does it not count if you discover it in the challenge? Well, that is everything we're going to get out of that. Right, we're probably just going to tank this encounter. I don't imagine it's going to go super smoothly, given that we have $20, and so if we play flush 5 in a second, with our maximum chips being $20, watch how badly this goes. Yeah, but that's fine. We won the challenge, which is the point of the thing. So, challenges. Number 3, done. Number 8, unlocked. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.